Oops. Hello, greetings once again, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to another episode of the Health Hostess Happy Hour. I just came up with that like 30 seconds ago. So I've decided that we're going to start calling this the Health Hostess Happy Hour. And what better time to do it? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock right here in my living room. I'm here to bring you the 5 essential pieces of equipment, I think, that really make it easy to work out at home, do an at-home workout, okay? Everything else is just plus. Everything else is just extra, right? Because really all you need is yourself and a space to work out, a space big enough for you to move. But there are certain things that really kind of level up just a little bit, okay? And make working out just that much easier, okay? So starting with number 1, without further ado, and without me mentioning water and hydrate, without further ado, the number 1, excuse me, I just had a little snack before I went on air. That was a mistake. Okay, so the number 1 thing that you really, really need is a mat, all right? Get a good mat. Obviously, hardwood floors are really good for certain things, certain moves, which I will elaborate on in just a little bit. But hey, Carissa, thanks for joining, babe. We're talking the 5 essential pieces of equipment to really stack up your at-home workouts, all right? So first one is get a good mat. Plenty of options out there, all right? Hardwood floors are good for certain things, but it's the mat that's going to help cushion if we've got some jumping to do, all right? Keep you stable, if you're sweating, obviously. Yoga mats, that's what I'm talking about, okay? It's gonna cushion you. It's gonna keep you insulated from the floor that you're laying on. And I know a couple of my clients, they actually have some back issues. And so what we do is we make sure that we've got a squishier mat, because there is, it is possible, to lay on too hard of a surface, and we definitely don't want to do that, okay? Let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm still learning over here. There we go. Okay, getting everything situated. No wonder my mentor has like 2 giant TV screens for his computer, so he can have screens all over the place. So yes, so a good mat. What I'm talking about is like a yoga mat. Okay, insulate yourself from the floor that you're on. Give yourself some cushion. Give yourself some stability, some protection from your spine, especially if you're doing some roll-ups and you've got some sensitive areas there. I know no one likes to or your shoulder blades or whatever. So it's a really good thing to get a really awesome mat. Options. I'm sitting right now on a Mantra yoga mat. All right, Mantra is a local company here in Chattanooga, and they offer some really cool options for mats. Different versions too. This one is like the stickiest one I think that they've got. It comes in black and green and pink. But I use it for Hot 26, like the Bikram inspired yoga, and you don't go anywhere. You stay right there. You stay put. I feel like the mat just like soaks up all your sweat, and you stay put. Oh, yes. And they also make a thicker one. Hi, Amanda. Yes, Mantra mats are amazing. They make a nice thicker one too. Not too thick where you can't really balance, but nice and cushy, especially if you're outside, you're on the concrete, you need some extra padding to be on the ground. They make a thicker one. But there's other options too, right? Lululemon, shout out to the Lululemon Chattanooga crew. You guys are amazing. Lululemon makes awesome mats as well. You've got Gaiam, you've got Manduka, you've got yogaoutlet.com. I mean, you can spend anywhere from $5, $6 on a mat to $156, right? It just depends on what you want your mat to do for you, how long you want it to last. We want quality, right? Because you don't want to be spending $5 every week replacing your yoga mat. So definitely take the moment to, read the reviews, go feel, touch, see. I know Southern Soul Yoga sells the Mantra mats, and they have some for rent too. So if you go take classes over there, you could test drive one and then purchase your one of your very own on the way out. I just like the Mantra ones too, especially this one that I'm on. Like I said, you don't need that extra layer of like a towel on top of your mat because it is such a good absorber of your sweat and keeps you from sticking and or slipping and sliding around. Or my favorite, and one that I'm sure we all have lying around our house somewhere, is a padded rug. All right, these are some old ass rugs that my mom was about to throw away, and I've got 3 of these. I usually just lay them like tiles on the floor, 1, 2, when I'm doing my stretch day, my stretch and recovery day. You can see they're pretty thick. They still have some squish to them. They slip and slide around a lot. That's why she was getting rid of them, but they do the job, right? And if you're like me and probably half the population, we've got animals at home, and mats are animal magnets, right? It's the puppy magnet. So as soon as you roll one of these out, they're going to come, they're going to lay on it, they're going to get in your way. So maybe roll out one of these for them, right? Here's your little puppy mat. Here's your little puppy yoga mat. Come lay right here and leave me be. Leave my space, all right? So I can't tell you how many times I even put these out and Ruby and Doc are on them right away. But it gives you that cushion that you need, especially for just a stretch day, all right? So get yourself a good mat. Next. I'll always do that. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious. Number 2, you need a timer. Okay. I know you can do rep counts all day long, and you can do 5 of this, 6 of this, 7 of that, whatever. But it's nice to change it up, especially if you're just working with your own body weight. You know, reps are one way to get after it. Timing yourself is another way to get after it, right? It just changes up your challenge. Work for a minute, work for 30 seconds, do a couple progressive rounds, do a 30-second, 45-minute long, but you got to have a timer. All right, we all have phones in our pockets. That's the easiest way to do it. Set that timer on your phone, boom, you're good to go. All right, other options, you got to watch. Okay, I love my Garmin watch, and just so you know, any of these companies that I'm throwing out there right now, I've got no affiliation with them. I have no financial gain or anything if you go and purchase these things. They're just things that I know that have worked for me. Okay, my Garmin watch, I love it. I've got a timer app on here where I can see the time, I can see the total time elapsed, and then I can also see like the lap time. And it's easy enough. I do this in my sleep, and it's funny. Like if my watch is off, like it's kind of like habit to go over here and click that bottom button, go to the next timer. And I'd be lost without it for sure. Other options though, right? Like the phone, you got a timer on your phone. You can look up a timer app on the internet. Just open up your computer, go set it. You get all of this stuff. It's free. There's free timer apps. It's called Instant Timer app. It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen here. Instant Timer app. It's kind of like a Gym Boss, and I'll show you what that is. Instant Timer app is an app on your phone that's just like this guy. It's a little Gym Boss timer. Okay, Gym Boss timer. And what you do, it takes a minute to set up, so you got to kind of know your intervals ahead of time to log them in and set your timer and your sets. But once you get it logged in, you just hit start, and it's going to do the counting down for you. It'll beep when your set is over, when your 30 seconds is up. You said how much recovery time you want. It'll beep when that's over, so you know exactly when to jump back into your moves. All right, so like I said, you need to know how many rounds you're doing, the time frame that you're working, and then you got it all there. On the phone, that Instant Timer app is a great substitute for this, but I love the Gym Boss because it has a little clip. You can clip it right here. You can clip it to your pants. Oh, it doesn't unclip. You can clip it to your pants. You can clip it to your client. Oh, Amanda. Thank you, honey. Amanda. I'm a Gym Boss. Whatever. So are you, Chica. So Gym Boss is a great thing to have on hand if you don't want to jump around with your phone in your pocket. Hi, Cass. Sorry I couldn't make it last night, girl. I was starving and I needed food, but I know I will get to one of your classes soon. So time yourself. Change up your challenge, right? Because that's what it's all about. We can't continually do the same thing over and over, because that is the definition of insanity. That's right. While it is a very good Beachbody program, Insanity, it's really not effective in everyday life or in fitness, right? So that's why there's so many options out there, and there's different ways. Oh, hi, Mama. My mom's finally home. She was visiting my sister in Ohio for the first part of this quarantine, and she finally made it home. Yes, you're seeing me live right now, and you will see me live. You'll see me live soon as well, right? I'm gonna go up and hang out with them after this. So change up your workouts, change up your challenge, and this is a great way to do it. Time yourself versus reps, okay? Oh, and my favorite option for a timer is the good old-fashioned egg timer, right? And of course, I got a chicken one. Good old-fashioned egg timer. Works just as well, all right? So set your timer, set your reps, set whatever you need to set, get your mindset, and get to work, all right? So timer, we got our mat situation worked out, we've got our timer situation worked out. Now all we need is a towel. A towel. Of course you need a towel, but it's not just for sweat anymore. Towels can be so versatile to up your fitness game. If you've got a hardwood surface or a linoleum floor, guess what? This is my DexaFit Atlanta. Shout out to Maureen, my DexaFit sweat towel, all right? Don't want to ruin that. But then I just go into my bin, my box of old rags, or hell, just get your one of your dish towels from the kitchen, and you've got yourself a glider. You don't know what a glider is? Well, soon I'll be releasing some live episodes of my Bhakti Bar class with some gliders, but this can substitute for that glider, okay? So what I want to show you is a little demonstration. All right, you think planks are awesome? Well, and yes, say yes, planks are awesome. That'll be a next video too. We're gonna talk about the plank and why a traditional plank isn't really that good for your body, all right? And I'll tell you why. But watch this, you think a plank is awesome? Let's get a moving plank going. Get those toes on your rag, on your towel, hold yourself strong with those arms, and glide it in and out. In and out. Now you've got a moving plank and a greater core challenge just by using a rag, using a towel. You got it going. You got it going on, all right? One more little demonstration for you all. We can amp up our lunges, all right? One foot in front of the other, and we're gonna set that toe on our glider, and we're just gonna take it back, 2, 3, and 4. Slide it up, 2, 3, and 4. Oh my goodness, talk about a booty burner, a thigh burner. Oh yes, you'll see some of those added in as well. So get your towels ready. They're not just for sweat anymore. They are for some sweet calorie burns. All right, we've all got rags, we've all got towels. Let's use them. All right. Well, then always, bring a towel for your sweat too, because you're gonna sweat, I promise. So we've got our mat situation worked out. We've got our timer situation worked out. We've got our towels, just in case. And number 4, mini bands, all right? Body weight is great, right? Changing up your timer, changing up your reps, changing up all of that. What's up, Jody? That's all good. But maybe you want a little bit of extra resistance, right? But you don't want to be lugging around heavy-ass kettlebells. You don't want to be lugging around 5-pound weights, even 3-pound weights. If you do, that's fine. But get yourself a set of mini bands. All right, carry them in my awesome little laundry bag here. And when you get a set, I don't even know if this weighs anything. This is like nothing, okay? When you get a set, they come with all these beautiful different rainbow of colors, all the way from yellow as your lightest, all the way through to blue, purple, gray. And I'm sure there's a black out there somewhere. that's your hardest. But the greatest part about this is you can layer them on. Okay, so you don't have to just go super light green, that's all. You could put all of these on your legs if you want, right? But you're gonna add different work to your legs. My favorite move with these bands is the clamshell, all right, to work that glute med. What you would do is you just slide that band up around your thighs, just right above the knees. Lie on back on your super soft cush plush mat. Flex the feet, legs are just 3/4 bent. You're up nice and tall out of that propped up shoulder. And then we're just gonna open and close the legs. Open and close. Then maybe pause and add a little pulse, right? Oh, I do miss my bar days. Hopefully you guys catch the Monday Moves with Maria. It was a bar edition, little EMOM workout for y'all. So yeah, mini bands can change your world. All right, we can do a little core move with them. Slide that band down just around your arches of your feet. We're gonna do some bicycle crunches, right? Here and here. Adding a little bit more resistance for our thighs, for our core. Maybe we add a twist with the upper body, right? We're working those hip flexors, working the low abs. All right, but mini bands aren't just for legs anymore, all right? We can use them on our upper body too. Depending on your strength, obviously is where you wanna work. Start with your lightest bands first, okay? I love this for triceps, for lats, around the palms. You're gonna reach those arms up overhead. Oh, hello. Hello, armpit sweat. Reach those arms up overhead and then pull the elbows down and back while pressing out into the band. Holy triceps, Batman. I love it, right? Fast or slow, change up that tempo, and maybe then turn the palms out and a little press out, right? Change up the angle, change up the result, right? We can do tricep push downs right here at the chest. Straight arm push down, straight arm push down. Heck, you could even stand on it with one foot, sitting on a bench or sitting on a chair, or just squatting low like this. We've got our concentration curls. All right, you can bet your sweet bippy that I'm gonna be doing a mini band workout here coming up. A mini band workout coming up because they're so versatile, they're so effective, and you've got a range of weights, a range of resistances at your disposal for like ounces, right? You can travel with these. I know, Amanda, you traveled with a TRX strap as well, girl, and bands, and you don't have to let travel derail you, right? You don't have to let the fact that you're not in a gym with all this fancy equipment, even though it's really nice sometimes, derail you, okay? So, mini bands, mega results, huge results, that's what I said, huge results. All right, so we've got mini bands. Next, I want to throw out there 5-pound weights, all right? Even light weights can be really effective in the long run because, as we all can, do math in our heads or math on our phones, 5-pound weights equals 10 pounds of possibilities, right? 2 10-pound weights, you got 20 pounds, all right? So decide what your challenge is and make a choice. It's okay. Even 2 3-pound weights are going to challenge you, right? Because the tempo can change. If I'm doing a curl, the minute I slow it down, 5 pounds is going to start to feel like 50 pounds before you know it. All right? 5 pounds can feel like 50 pounds before you know it. And that's really all you need, right? Add a little resistance or change up the speed. Go faster, but with proper form, okay? So if you do want to add some weight, some more resistance, a different challenge, maybe you don't need, every 2 of it, the Noah's Ark of weights, 2 of every weight at your disposal. All right, unless you want to, go for it. 5-pound weights, 10 pounds of possibilities. I swear I just come up with these out of nowhere. All right, so that's it. My top 5 essential pieces of equipment. Get yourself a good mat. Get yourself a timer, okay? Get yourself a towel. If you want some extra resistance besides just your own body weight, grab yourself some mini bands. A whole set of mini bands can give you unlimited possibilities. You can double those up, you can triple those up, you can do arm stuff, you can do core stuff, leg stuff, it's all possible. All right, and keep you on the lookout for my mini band workout. 5-pound weights, 10 pounds of possibilities, okay? So you can double them up. You can use one at a time. You can move faster with control. You can go slower with control and really feel the burn. Put those muscles time under tension. All right, 5 things that will really help elevate that home workout for you. And don't think you're getting out of here without a bonus essential piece of equipment. A foam roller. Oh yes, you guessed it, because it's not all about the work, right? It's about the recovery as well. We need recovery. We need active recovery as much as we need activity in our life. We need to give ourselves time to rest. We need to give ourselves time to process, to integrate what's just happened to us. I mean, no more apparent than the time of life that we're in right now, right? Slow down. Because it's sometimes in that pause that we can really find our power. And we talked about post-workout recovery yesterday. And as much as we need to fuel ourselves with the appropriate stuff, we really do need the chance to fully recover, especially if you're going balls to the wall every single day, right? You can't push and not expect your body, who knows way better than you, to push back. All right, that's going to expose itself in injuries. It's going to expose itself maybe like a higher resting heart rate. It's going to expose itself in fatigue, in sickness, because that's your body's only real defense mechanism, right? If it knows and it can feel that it's getting overworked, then it's going to do something to stop you. Okay, maybe nobody has time to be sick. Ain't nobody got time for that. So rest and recover and roll it out. All right. If you guys have never seen this before, this is my favorite foam roller company. Again, no financial gain whatsoever recommending this to you unless you want to purchase one of these from me. I do actually sell these. Okay. But if you go online, you can purchase it. Promise mine aren't covered in coronavirus. And you're never too far away from some Lysol wipes. Right? But these guys are amazing. I found them about 2 years ago. And you might be wondering, why is it shaped all crazy, right? Foam rollers. In this bin behind me, I think I've got every single foam roller possible. Hang on, let me get them. Well, I'm digging up here. I'd love to hear from you all. What is your favorite piece of equipment to use at home? Is it your own body? Is it something that you've created that has really helped you propel your home workouts for you? Let me know. I'd love to hear, because I'm always looking for new ways to do things. Or have you repurposed an old piece of equipment? Like a I don't know, a yoga block or a belt or whatever. Let me know. Okay, I think I found everything in my toy chest. So most of these are from Trigger Points. That's where I started in my foam roller journey. So I've got, well, actually, back that up. No, actually my foam roller journey is when I was first doing P90X down in my parents' basement. Okay, it started with the Rumble Roller. Does anybody remember this? Drop me a 1 in the comments if you remember the Rumble Roller, or if you even have one of these things. These things are, Amanda, you think that this is a torture device? We'll pull this one out next time. Oh yes, the Bosu ball. Oh my gosh, we need to do a whole Bosu class too, y'all. Bosu balls are so versatile and amazing. Great option. So this Rumble Roller, you can see, it's got death nubbins on it. I think that's the technical term for this. Oh yeah, Mama Bear. It was your Rumble Roller that I started with. This is torture, but it is good kind of torture. All right, they make even a bigger one too, like the length of your spine. I love laying on that and doing some angels, just opening up the chest. But this guy, it's straight across, right? It's straight across. It's got the little nubbins to really get in and work the muscles, so that's effective. But hey, Daddy-O. Yes, this is medieval torture right here. So it's good, right? It'll do the job. It's effective. But what if one of those nubbins gets on your spine or your shoulder blade or your hip bone, right? Or your shin. You wouldn't really be able to roll out your shins with this. Why do we need to roll out our shins? Because we have muscles on the front side of our leg. Probably need to roll them out at some point. We'll do another episode on shin splints and let you know what that's all about too. You got muscles everywhere, all right? So this is pretty effective, but not really the best option. Okay, then we've got the stick. Literally, Dad, you think that was from the Inquisition? This I should just keep in my car. It is definitely a defensive weapon if you need it. It's cool because it's got like little bike handles on it, so it's ergonomically correct, and it helps, get the pressure on the calf and on the thigh and on the thing. But can you get over here, and can you really get the right amount of pressure? I mean, I guess you can kind of sit on it. It doesn't really roll all that well, What I wish I had was one of those canes. There's like a cane with a bunch of nubbins on it. You can kind of hook into your shoulder blade and really grind in there, get those pressure points. So this is kind of, what is it? Oh my gosh, it's a cooking term. It's like one of those cooking show guys was like, I never have a piece of equipment in the kitchen that only does one thing, right? This is like kind of a one note Charlie over here. Great for your calves, great if you've got enough leverage to get yourself mashed down, but not really versatile in the long run. All right, so there's like $20 well spent. All right, so my next ones are the regular, just the typical trigger point foam rollers. So they're about the same size. This guy's a little bit shorter. It is a grid pattern, and this grid pattern is supposed to help in some way. I'm not really sure how. Kind of's got some nubbins going on too, not as death-like as the rumble roller. And it's just, it'd be good, I guess, if you were defending yourself against a dog attack. But, it's just a round piece of plastic. Again, you can sit on it. It'll roll. And we'll do a whole foam roller class too, y'all. But I'm just trying to show you these options here. But it's mashing, right? You're just kind of like mashing around, right? So we all know muscles, or maybe you don't, muscles have different connecting points in our body, all right? So some muscles actually fan out and go transverse. Some muscles go longitudinally. That's a real word, promise. Some muscles do both. Some muscles attach over here. We all know about fascia as well, right? That connective tissue that we've got between our muscles that really help if we need that lubricated. And that's kind of what can bind our muscles up. And that's what we're working on when we use our foam rollers, okay? So this guy is a masher. One note, Charlie. All right, this guy is really actually kind of nice, especially it vibrates. And so if you've got some really sore muscles, or if you want to simulate sitting in the chair at the salon, put this guy on your back, put it on your neck, put it on your legs, and just let the vibrations shake away all those muscle pains. So that's the kind of cool gimmick about this one. All right, you got to charge, make sure it's charged, and then you've got your vibrating foam roller. This other one I got from our friends down at Fleet Feet over by Whole Foods. It's called the Roll Recovery. All right, talk about a tortured looking device. It's my abs. And it's spring loaded. Okay, and these are pretty much just inline skate wheels. All right, so what the idea behind this is that you actually put in pressure inward as you can roll pressure side to side. But what's the limitation of this one? Right? You've got to be able to fit whatever part of your body goes in here, which really for me is like calves. Like my thigh won't even fit in the between here. Maybe I could get, if I had somebody else with me to pull it open, I could get it on my bicep or my forearm, and wiggle myself in there. Yeah, there we go, But then again, you're kind of at the mercy of whatever pressure you can apply. That feels really good, actually. to this thing, and it's kind of clunky and weird and awkward, and before you know it, you're stuck. So again, really effective for the calves because you can push in and roll. I like it for the calves. Doesn't feel really good on the shins. Okay. But each of these pieces of equipment have their uses and have their positives. But here's the last one from Trigger Point. This is where they started getting really, really, using their brains a little bit. It's ergonomically correct. Okay, so you can have it smaller if you want to get, maybe get one of those facial points or your IT band, which is nothing but fascia, and we don't want to fuck with that. Okay, no IT band irritations. You can get that in between there, and it opens up. All right, so you can close it or open it. And then this also can be where you put your spine. Where do you put your spine on this one? Bueller. Nowhere. Just gets mashed in with everything else. Okay? So this is more along the path. But what does this look like? Little baby one. Big one to handle all of your body parts and all of your needs. All right, so you've got all of these dips. This one's a little shallower. These are a little bit deeper to put your bony protrusions that don't really need foam rolled. All right, we need the muscles. We need to lift and separate the muscle away from the bone. We need to lift and separate the muscle away from the fascia and have that cross-directional pressure to spread the muscle fibers and release any tension that's been built up in there. So the beauty of this is you put your spine right in here, just like that. Your spine goes right in there. Oh, and I hope you guys just heard that because it felt loud enough. Oh, you get all the snap, crackles, and pops. That channel has two nubs on each side, so when you get up to those shoulder blades, right there in between the shoulder blades, where we hold a lot of our tension. I know I get a lot of pulled muscles right there because of all my other neck and hip issues. I can just lay on it and sink into it and breathe. Now, the name foam roller is kind of misleading, all right? You don't want to just roll. You want to rock side to side, right? We want to hit all the angles of those muscles. Oh, I need to do this more often, all right? And you can also get your hips a lot better. Drop that hip bone in the side and get those glutes rolled out. So when you're doing your squats, your glutes can actually flex and release to the full capacity. All right. And we're rolling, but we're also rocking side to side. And then remember that IT band, that pesky IT band? Hi, Laura, over on Instagram. How's it going, mama? And y'all don't worry, I can't see you. You can see me, okay? So if you're worried that like, oh no, she saw me. Don't worry, I didn't. I just saw, it tells me when you pop up. And I love seeing that you can see me. I love sharing my knowledge with you all. So you can get that pesky IT band in that deep channel, and then you're not mashing it. You're not rolling on it. You're not irritating it. You're separating, lifting and separating the muscle away from that fascia and getting the relief that you need. Because that IT band can pull on your knee, it can pull on your hip, which then pulls on your back, which then pulls on your top, and it's all connected, y'all. So if you're gonna spend the money, spend it wisely, right? That's what we're all about. We want fast, we want, well, not fast, but we want easy, we want fun, we want affordable ways to keep ourselves well and healthy in all aspects of our life, all right? And that's what I'm here to bring you. That's what the Health Hostess is here for. So if you need any more information about the Rollga foam rollers, like I said, I have some here that I'd be willing to send you. You can order them online. You can order any of this stuff online. All right. And unless you buy the Rollga from me, I have no financial gain, nothing whatsoever for any of the products that I've mentioned in the Health Hostess Happy Hour here tonight, talking about the 5 essential pieces of equipment to really make your at-home workouts stand out. Again, oh, yes, Mama P. Love you. You're so welcome. She's just saying thank you for doing this. And, it's been It's been a long time coming, and I want to thank you all for your love and support during this crazy time, because I'm a hugger, I am a people person, and I love all my clients, and I love being able to reach out to you all, and I love that there's different ways during this time to make it all possible. So just a few things about what I am offering. If you didn't see on Facebook already, I'm launching this coming Monday, April 6th, launching Moves with Maria. It's a private Facebook group, and you can request to be added, or just send me a DM, a message, whatever, and I will add you to the group. It's going to be an exclusive private group that is it's a suggested $5 monthly energetic exchange for what I'll be providing for you. And I mean, I don't know where you can get a gym membership for $5, but you can right here on Facebook, Moves with Maria. And it'll be live videos, special invites to Zoom calls. I think maybe I'll just offer Bhakti Bar on there as an option. More tutorials like this, giveaways, challenges to keep you on track. And I mean, I don't know, the possibilities are endless. I just know that I want to give you ways to work out. I want to give you simple ways to keep yourself healthy and well during this like with every aspect of life, right? It's not just fitness, it's everything. So there'll be recipes and cooking demonstrations, and I don't know, it's going to be super fun. So let me know if you want a little bit more information. We are doing, we're going to do our launch party on April 6th. So that's Monday, 2 times. We'll be doing a body weight workout. And who knows, maybe some special giveaways. Who knows? I don't know. But we're doing a workout at 9 a.m. and we're doing one at 5:30. Okay. We'll be out in the garage studio. So if you are still at work, because you are essential during this time, thank you for what you do. So join me at 5:30 after work. Other things, follow me over on Instagram at the.healthhostess. And we'll still be doing the Monday Moves with Maria over there, the short little 15-minute workouts. And the Friday Zoom workouts are still going to be free. Okay. That's another offering that I started last week. And so same Zoom ID. I'll put that out again. Just keep an eye out for it. But the Friday workouts at 2 p.m. will continue to be free. They'll continue to be body weight, full body workouts, probably I'd say about 50 to 60 minutes. So we can get a good warm up and a good cool down as well. Any more information, just keep your eyes to my stories and reach out if you have any questions about anything that I'm doing over here. I'd love to hear what content you'd love to see, where you might feel like you're struggling. And I will see you tomorrow for the Health Hostess Happy Hour right here, 5 o'clock. See you then.